Γεια σας, είναι ο Τζόναθαν εδώ και καλώς ήρθατε πίσω στο Doki Doki Literal Club Plus. Λοιπόν, την προηγούμενη φορά η Μόνικα γνώρισε την Σαγιόρι στο σχολείο και προσπαθούσε, πώς το λένε, να φτιάξει το δικό της group και ξαφνικά ήρθε η Σαγιόρι να γνωριστούν ο ένας με τον άλλον, φτιάξανε μετά τα δικά τους ποίηματα και η Μόνικα πήγε και μίλησε με κάποια και δεν ήξερε πώς να τα μιλήσει και όλα αυτά. Οπότε τώρα αποφάσισε, πώς το λένε, να συνεχίσει τη φιλία της με την Σαγιόρι και τώρα αποθέτω είναι τώρα εδώ πέρα συνέχεια αποθέτω. Έχουμε μάθει τι έγινε στο πρώτο επεισόδιο, τώρα θα μάθουμε τι θα γίνει εδώ πέρα. Begin side story, ναι. Πάμε, ώρα να μάθουμε τι θα γίνει εδώ τώρα. Εδώ είναι συνέχεια. Another day passed in a flash and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today, club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. Nah, λοιπόν, I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Μην το λες αυτό, όλοι κάνουμε λάθη. Sayori is going through their kinds of feelings and I'm letting her confront me instead of other way around. Μην τα λες αυτά, όλοι κάνουμε λάθη, Μόνικα. Θα γίνεις καλή φίλη με τη Sayori, είμαι σίγουρος. What kind of club president does that? Δεν ξέρω. This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of conscience. Αντί να πεις Monica, τώρα Sayori ανησυχεί για την Monica. Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? No. You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? Ακριβώς. But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Ναι, όλοι έχουμε προβλήματα, αποθέτω και εγώ έχω προβλήματα, αλλά... Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. Ναι, το ξέχασες και τώρα η Μόνικα ανησυχεί για σένα. Αυτό τώρα θα ήταν το πρόβλημα και γιατί τώρα νιώθει ξεχάζει πρόεδρος. But why? We're friends, right? Wordless Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. Ακριβώς. Είτε γίνεται ένας τσακωμός, είτε γίνεται αυτό ή εκείνο, είμαστε πάντα φίλοι. Δεν μπορείς να λες τον άλλον, δεν είμαστε πια φίλοι για ένα λάθος που έγινε. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Wow, Sayori. Monica messages her forehead, stumbling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready for certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monika to pry, it's also painful for Monika to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry, I disrespected your privacy. Όχι. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι ναι, αυτή ήταν αυτή που δεν το πήρε το πόεμα μαζί της, αλλά και εσύ δεν το ήξερες. No, I don't blame you for looking. Ναι, κατηγορεί υποθέτω τον εαυτό της που το ξέχασε. You won't have at least needed to check it if it was mine. Yeah. Monika takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. Ναι. Να το ξεχάσουμε δηλαδή, αυτό θέλει να πει. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monika paused to collect her thought. This is the Literal Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. Και εγώ το ίδιο. I want us to be ourselves like that. Ισχύει. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to process with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? Tsunami. It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. Όπως πάντα. Μου έχει λείψει μόνο αυτό το παιχνίδι. There's no way I could say no to that. Αρχίζει να μου άρεσε πολύ το Toki Toki. Just don't expect much. Βασικά τι λέω, μου αρέσει ήδη το Toki Toki. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. Alethia, you kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Oh, okay, αυτό ακούγεται απλό, δηλαδή αν εγώ θέλω να σου πω να πούμε τα δικά μου αισθήματα, το τι μου αρέσει και τι θέλω να κάνω, αυτό δεν είναι δύσκολο. Yeah, but that won't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfections mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's like, it's not like a building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a college where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. Grammaty. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right in the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist. You idiot. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, sorry. Monica scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... well, yeah. Underneath the script, Monica revises "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her word stares back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Έτσι μπράβο. Πρέπει να πιστεύεις στους φίλους σου. Thanks. I do too. Me? I mean... but also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quiet, struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori gardens and encourages, Monica's sheets of paper begin to look very lively, prepared with all of her random thoughts. Whew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be a good writer, poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really hard as it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you? Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flair for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it! Monica and Sayori process with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confirmed in the club. Not simple from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bomb strips, so does the essence of the literal club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Συνεχίζουν τις ιστορίες τους, υποθέτω. Another day passed. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the Revis Lateral Club filler complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this was the filler we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the floor. Right the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one right from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monika and Sayori had through that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I felt so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? Bodhi. How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literal club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigging fortunate, already poets and counterpoints and deactivate them with conventions. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It's entirely within her realms of confront. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. Sorry. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monika lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink streams across the paper, ruining Monika's canvas. Huh? Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monika. Just move your hand. Monika writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. Stain. Monika slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. Φαίνεται ότι περνά μια δύσκολη μέρα. The air consideration seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monika hears Sayori's approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the object desk. Bad day. Me too. You too? The new filler looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's too hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheets of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down, then shares it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazed at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the single, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Τι? Αυτή είναι Sayori, υποθέτω. Sayori? This is really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So, if I can do it, then you can too. Wow. Είναι όπως έγινε στο παιχνίδι που είδαμε. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Ισχύει, εσύ είσαι καλύτερη, μην τα λες αυτά, Sayori. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Να γλαγκάρει λίγο το παιχνίδι, δεν ξέρω γιατί. That's something about me that I've never told you anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literal club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up to the courage for this. Where Monika own fulfilled but gently efforts actually the push that Sayori needed. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika wants a gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. Δεν θέλεις δηλαδή να ανησυχούμε για σένα? Γιατί νομίζεις όλοι μας ανησυχούμε για σένα, Sayori? Επειδή σε βλέπουμε στεναχωρημένοι, ολομόναχοι και θέλεις κάποιον να τους κάνει παρέα. Γιατί νομίζεις ότι όλοι μας ανησυχούμε για σένα? I can't control it. It's like why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead. So I never tell anyone about these kind of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. Ναι, αλλά αυτό όμως δεν σε κάνει εσένα χαρούμενο. Άμα σε βλέπουμε στεναχωρημένοι και είσαι ολομόναχοι και μας κάνεις εμάς να ανησυχούμε για σένα, αυτό δεν θα μας κάνει εμάς χαρούμενους. Φυσικά είμαστε χαρούμενοι όταν μιλάμε ο ένας με τον άλλον, αλλά όταν σε βλέπουμε εσένα να είσαι ολομόναχοι κάπου, εμείς δεν θα είμαστε χαρούμενοι έτσι χωρίς εσένα. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stopped herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. Ναι, γιατί ανησυχούνε για σένα. Όταν δεν χαμογελάς και είσαι στεναχωρημένοι και αυτά, όλοι ανησυχούνε για έναν φίλο. I know that's because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. Θα είμαστε όλοι χαρούμενοι, αν και αρκεί και εσύ να είσαι χαρούμενοι. Αυτό έχει σημασία. Αν όλος δεν είναι χαρούμενος, πώς θέλεις εμείς να είμαστε χαρούμενοι? Αν εσύ δεν είσαι χαρούμενη, για παράδειγμα, πώς εγώ θα είμαι χαρούμενος? That's the most important thing for me. The most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expressions making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worrying that I'll be one of those people too. I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talked about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. Ναι. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι μερικές φορές και εγώ είμαι στεναχωρημένος όταν είμαι μόνος μου και δεν το λέω σε κανέναν, αλλά όταν τους πω κάποιους σε κάτι δεν θέλω να τους κάνω να ανησυχούν για μένα. Γιατί ίσως γι' αυτό θέλει μερικές φορές ίσως γι' αυτό όταν κάποιος είναι στεναχωρημένος και δεν θέλει να το πει τίποτα στον φίλο του, ίσως γι' αυτό δεν θέλει να τον κάνει να ανησυχεί, αλλά είναι σημαντικό να λες στον φίλο σου το πώς αισθάνεσαι και τι νιώθεις. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly, the club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Και αρχίζει να κλαίει. Μην κλαις, Αγιώρη. Monica feels totally sinister in her heart. A feeling of consequence as Sayori emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. If you like. Wondrously and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Though their constant, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thousands smiling in Sayori's head. And in this moment, instead by the air of the club, Monica realizes that of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. Ακριβώς. Όπως και εγώ. You can say anything. I never judged you. I promise. Sayori breath began to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. Μην το λες αυτό. Είσαι πάντα σημαντικό. Ναι, μερικές φορές κάποιοι έτσι νιώθουν. Ακόμα και εγώ νιώθω μερικές φορές έτσι, αλλά δεν ξέρω. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her chest. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she falls to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. Oh yeah. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft as gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of confront, but she knows Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori expresses are ones that don't belong, and Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. Ακριβώς. I really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought me here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadied and her sniffing fills, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smilings. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monika smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, there stops a face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Και να μαντέψουμε ότι αυτό είναι το τέλος του part 2. Εδώ είναι η Yuri, υποθέτω, που γνωρίζει την... Ναι. Εδώ είναι που γνωρίζουν τους υπόλοιπους, υποθέτω. Ξεκλειδώσαμε... Α, ναι. Αυτό εδώ. Λοιπόν... σταματάμε μέχρι εδώ. Wow. Καταρχήν, ναι, είναι αλήθεια. Όταν μερικές φορές είσαι στεναχωρημένος και άλλοι ανησυχούν για σένα, καταρχήν έχουμε το δίκιο να ανησυχούμε για κάποιον όταν δεν είναι χαρούμενος. Όλοι ανησυχούμε για κάποιους, υποθέτω, αλλά για την Sayori, αν θέλει Sayori για όλους μας να είμαστε χαρούμενους, πρέπει και αυτοί τουλάχιστον να είναι χαρούμενοι. Και εγώ μερικές φορές έτσι νιώθω, γιατί όπως είπα, έχω εγώ τα ίδια προβλήματα όπως η Sayori μερικές φορές όταν είμαι μόνος μου. έχω τη στεναχώρια μου, αλλά το να μιλάω με φίλους και να τους βλέπω όλους να περνάνε καλά και τέτοια είναι το καλύτερο πράγμα για μένα. Απλά μερικές φορές όταν είσαι μόνος σου νιώθεις μια στεναχώρια, νιώθεις το παρελθόν, το πώς σου φέρθηκαν οι άλλοι και αυτό σε πονά, υποθέτω. Αλλά σημασία έχει να δεις τι υπέροχους φίλους έχεις κάνει, τι υπέροχες μνήμες έχετε κάνει μαζί, το πόσο υπέροχα πέρασετε και να περνάτε όλοι καλά. Αυτό έχει σημασία. Μην σκέφτεσαι το τι κακά πράγματα έγιναν στο παρελθόν και αυτά. Σκέψου τα υπέροχα πράγματα που πέρασες. Αλλά τέλος πάντων, θα σταματήσω μέχρι εδώ. Αν σας άρεσε, μην ξεχάσετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξετε αυτό εδώ το βίντεο, παιδιά. Και πάντοτε θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας!